Hello, welcome back to Joga Bonito, the save where we try and win Brazil. That doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. As you can see by this first screen here then, you can see by the league table that we're somewhat in a bit of a title race at the moment. We are only 3 points off the top after 22 games. We also have a game in hand. Technically, we could go top by winning this game in hand, and we play the team just below us, Palmeiras, in the game that we're going to play today. So it's all to play for at the top. Obviously, there's quite a way to go yet. It's a 20-team league, so a 38-game season with 22 games in. A bit to go. However, we've got ourselves very well placed, and there's a chance that we could do a bit this year. First season, I've been above my actual expectations to go and win a league title, that's for sure anyway. But yeah, things are going pretty well. Let me show you the results that we have had, and yeah, I'll update you. There you can see then the results. The last time I saw you, we were playing this first leg here, I do believe, of the Copa Libertadores second round. It was the first leg, and we won 2-0 in that video with a pretty good performance. We scored 2 late goals. Since then, we did lose our first league game before actually also losing the next league game. We lost 2 in a row in the league, and I thought, you know what, maybe we're going to slip, because we were right towards the top before that, and then we lost 2 games in a row. We did win the home leg of that Penarol game 5-1, absolutely dominated them, that was cool. That meant we moved into the quarter-final of the Copa Libertadores, which we'll come to in a second. And I mean, you can probably see straight away there, we are through because we won all of our games after this Fortaleza game. We did go and win all of our games except for the last one. So we beat Botafogo away from home 2-0. We beat CSA 2-1. Just to point out, this does all kind of coincide with getting Sasa back from injury. Sasa has been our goal machine this year. I mean, looking at him, he doesn't look like he's going to be a goal machine. He's only 5'9". He's not particularly quick, 14 pace, but for some reason, he scores goals. You can't quite see it there, but if you look down the bottom here, he's got 33 in all comps now. 27 in 29 starts in the league. And then he's got 6 in 8 in the Copa Libertadores as well. He's in fine form. He's just, in fact, he scored a few nice goals. He just hit his 33rd league goal of the season. Obviously, that counts the Minas Gerais State Championship, the more local championship that we played beforehand that we ended up winning. So yeah, we beat Botafogo, we beat CSA, then we drew our quarter-final opponents in the Copa Libertadores, and I decided to play the first leg not on camera so that I could kind of evaluate what kind of team they were, whether I decided to play the second leg on camera. I didn't want all of our videos to be just the one competition, the Copa Libertadores. So I played the first leg, we won it quite comfortably, and I thought, you know what, we should go through here. Nothing to worry about, and in the end that's kind of what transpired anyway, so I feel like I've made the right decision there. We beat then Chapecoense 3-2. We had a red card. Lucas Silva got sent off just after half time, but we still came through to win that one 3-2, just about. They got a late goal to make it a nervy ending, and then we went and beat this, I didn't even say their name. It was Independiente Medellin of Colombia that we had in the quarterfinal. They weren't great. We beat them 2-0 away from home, 3-1 at home. So a 5-1 pretty comfortable progression into the semi-finals, where we have drawn our semi-finals opponents. I'll show you who they are now. They are, scrolling down, Flamengo, of course. Flamengo of Brazil will be our semi-final opposition. We drew to them in the league, if I remember correctly, a few episodes ago. 1-1 look. Bairro scored that goal. They had a red card and they still got the draw. They've got a great team. They were doing quite well in the league as well. Yeah, they're right up there. Look, third in the league, just above us, but we do have that game in hand. So that's going to be a really, really tough opposition. They're going to be a really tough opposition. So I think after we play today's game, the Palmeiras game, I think I'll be back for the next video. Yeah, maybe for the first leg. We do play them in the league in between that, as you can see there. But we'll come back for the first leg of the semi-final. I mean, imagine we can go and get ourselves into a final of this competition first season. That'd be an insane start to the save. Would set us up really nicely to go and, maybe get bigger jobs elsewhere, or the Brazil job and all those things that we wanted to achieve. I mean, we'd be ticking off things straight away, especially if we go and win the league as well. And today, when we play our game, it's going to be all about trying to win that league, because it's going to be a tough away game. Getting a win here will be pretty important. The very last game we did play, though, we did only get a draw. We were away at Bahia, who, I mean, going by the table, we should have been beating. We only got a 1-1 draw. We took the lead, and then they equalised in the 68th minute. So not the best performance going into this one, after a really, really nice winning run, as you can see there. Just as I was thinking there, I did want to show you one goal that Sasa scored. I've just been saying he's our goal scoring machine this season somehow. None of his attributes or anything like that look like he should be scoring as many goals as he is, but he's just insane. He's really, really good. I just wanted to show you this goal. Let me slow this down for you. This is the type of thing he does. He just scores so much power, a bit like Alan Shearer, just smashes it in. You see, he nicks the ball here, and he just drills it in. He scored so many like that. So he's going to start today up front for us. So watch out to see if he can be able to do that as well. In terms of other things to update you on, transfers, there has been a couple of things going down, mainly with youngsters. I have loaned out Roberto De La Rosa again. We brought him, he went to Bragantino and then he's back. I don't quite remember what happened with that. He was back for the Serie A season, wasn't he? I've sent him out again. Anyway, he's gone to Vorskla in Ukraine. I think he scored in his first game there. He did look. We can't see it there, but down here, he scored in his first game. So maybe that will be a bit more fruitful than his other loan. We've also loaned out the legend that is Fred. He wasn't happy with his game time. So I said to him, you know what? Well, actually, he asked if he could get a loan. I said yes. We've loaned him to America Mineiro. I thought, why not, really? He wasn't playing at all. We've also loaned out then, as I said, Roberto De La Rosa. The head of youth development has been bringing in loads of youngsters. Denilson, Pettersson, Josue, Gabriel, Gilson, all brought in by him. Nothing to do with me, but some of them look pretty good. If I show you, there's a few prospects that look okay. Like this Denilson guy's got a bit of potential and stuff like that. So maybe some of them will be able to get into the team. I've given a few of them a bit of game time. If I just go over to the tactics now, this is what we've been going with. Sticking with the Das Regista, which has been adapted to have this cam position. Thiago Almada and Sasa have started to build a bit of a combination relationship there, which is nice. I would not say that Almada's been tearing up the league, but he's definitely improving and starting to have a bit more of an impact now. Sasa, as I said, is the goal machine. This is kind of the team. We are missing a few players who I've been making them available for the under-19s to try and get their match fitness up. So there's a few that have played for that. Biro is still unavailable for some medical reasons. I don't think it's coronavirus, but we can't rule it out at this stage. And yeah, there's a couple of players out on international duty today. So this is the team. There's a lot of youngsters in there. This guy who has never played for us but is on the bench today for the first time, for example. I'm just deciding whether I think I might actually go for Egidio at left back. He's been our number one left back, so I'm going to bring him back in. I had just rested him for Dodo. Think this is going to be the team. We're going to play Palmeiras away from home. Let's get ourselves into this game then. Let's submit that team. Like I said, look, a couple of players that have never played before. They're going to get squad numbers. And we'll get into this away game. We've not had the best results in our live comms so far in this series. I'm hoping that can start to change. I'm going to let the assistant take that there. And we'll get ourselves underway. Right, there. Oh, I'm very, very quick highlights. So I can apologise for that. In fact, we're going to go back to the 2D, as I did ask you, and people didn't mind that. Keeper just made a decent save there. It was their chance, by the way. I know I kind of cut in the middle of that there, but yeah, we are underway. I think I might move. They've scored, by the way. We are 1-0 down. I think we're going to move the face cam. I'll be back in 1 second. I am back, and yes, this was the goal that they did just score. We're 1-0 down inside 2 minutes. This is not a great start. Dudu in all kinds of space. Keeper beaten at his near post there. Yikes. This is. You know, I said I wanted it to be better in the live game. This is not really what I meant. If I'm completely honest, Dudu did do a good goal there. Right, we've come back into the game a bit there. We've now had more shots than them, apparently, in this 20 minutes now. They're also frustrated by the feedback. So I'm going to tell mine to show some passion, which they are a bit fired up by. Can we make that count now? We're still on positive. I have been toying with the idea of going more attacking, as I felt like the team was starting to click a bit. Mixed results with that, though. Sometimes I feel like when we go attacking, we score less goals. I don't know why that is, but I do feel like that's a thing. Especially when you play teams that you're expecting to score goals. Positive, you might score more than actually you do with attacking. As we go and equalise, Thiago Neves with his 15th of the season, the veteran there. 33-year-old Neves starts the move off here. Gets himself back around to the back post, where Pedro picks him out and he leaps like a salmon to beat Weatherton in the Palmeiras goal there. We'll take that as a nice goal. Good bit of play, and we are back on level terms. What can we do before half-time? We do have a corner. Sasa, there he is. It's the goal machine. I told you, look out for him scoring goals. I said he powers them in like Alan Shearer. I suppose Alan Shearer did score headers quite a lot as well, didn't he? You know, he might... I mean, we can picture Big Al doing that. I don't know why I've compared him to Alan Shearer, by the way. But, yeah, that's a thing that's happened now. Alan Sasa Shearer... And we're going to go in at half-time with a 2-1 lead. We've turned it around. That's very good. Go on, assistant. Have a word with them. I'm going to stand outside and have a coffee. We're underway again. 50th minute. They've got a corner. Is that a penalty? Yeah, we've conceded a penalty. Edelson's shoved his man. And it's going to be Adriano to take it and score. It's 2-2. Is that Luis Adriano? Is it a different one? Annoyingly, it is Luis Adriano, the one who used to play for Shakhtar there. Keeper didn't move. He just stood in the middle of the goal. Okay, we got ourselves the lead, and we've thrown away the lead. I'm going to tell them to show some passion again. Can we try to get the lead again? They've got the ball. Just past the hour mark. Oh, we're going to go down to 10 men. This is turning into a nightmare. Edelson, who's conceded the penalty, by the way, has just got himself sent off. I think I'm gonna sacrifice. Gonna sacrifice Neves, I think. We haven't got a lot of choice. We haven't really got any right backs on the bench either. Dodo at right back. Yeah, this isn't great. Anyone who can play there? We've got best part of half an hour to go and no right back. I'm going to go with that for now, and we've got Almada out of position. That whole right-hand side, we've got players out of position, although we hit the post. Well, that would have been nice. If we could get ourselves a lead there, that would have been great, but we were denied by the post. I'm very worried about this right-hand side now. We've got a Thiago Almada who's playing out of position in front of a left-back who's playing at right-back out of position. That is a recipe for disaster if I've ever seen one. Although we are kind of making it work at the moment. Dodo's playing okay since he came on. Almada's still doing all right. They've missed a good chance there. Even then, the chance didn't come down this right-hand side. I'm going to take off Almada now. And I'm going to bring on Marquinhos Gabriel. I'm going to play him as an inverted winger there. At least he's a little bit more natural in that position than Almada. So that might shore things up a little bit. We're into added time. A 2-2 draw here at the moment. Whilst it isn't what we need in terms of the title race, it keeps us there and we don't throw it away despite having the 10 men. I will take that. You know, we'll take a 2-2 draw. Like I said, not the best. Go on, assistant. What are you going to say? Well done to that man. He's motivated. A 2-2 draw. That was pretty drama filled then, wasn't it? That, as you can see there's the league table. This is what it does for us. All level on games played now. International are top. Then it's Gremio, who are joint on points with us. And then we're there in third. I'm not sure why we're third. It must be goals. Games won, I think, is the differential there. Games, because they've got one more game that they've won. But we have a better goal difference. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, look, they've not we've not lost to them. So yeah, I think games won must be the differential thing there. But yeah, we are 2 points off the top with 15 games to go, which is all right. That's a nice position to be in, especially first season. Edelson's going to get himself a ban. Yeah, it wasn't great. He gave away a penalty and then got sent off. Didn't help us that much in that game, Edelson. Yeah. Anyway, after that, 2 draws in a row in the league. We could be top. If we win both those games, we are top of the league. But, it's not to be. We've got a game against Vasco da Gama next at home. That's in... When is that? That's in 3 days' time. So I do need to rest my players in between. Let's make sure I do that. Then Sao Paulo away, which is tough. Flamengo at home, which is tough. And then Kira, who are, I think, bottom of the league. Yes, they are next after that. I think we'll be back for this game here, which is the first leg of the semi-final of the Copa Libertadores. And that's going to be a big game. I'll be there for the away game. There's actually then quite a big gap in between that until the home game. So maybe that'll be a video as well. We'll see when we get there. You can let me know. Do you want to see more of that competition rather than the league, as there's a lot of league to go? How do you want to do it? Or maybe try and get a league game and a Copa Libertadores game into an episode, something like that. I don't know. You let me know anyway. And of course, if anything big happens, I'll try and keep you up to date with all those things. I did have a couple of viruses come through on the game. I wonder, yeah. I hope it's not that thing that we know about at the moment, but I've sent them home anyway, just to be sure. Yeah, like I said then, I'll be back for this Flamengo game. Gonna leave it there for today. A 2-2 draw, not too bad. We're still in the title race. We're still in the Copa Libertadores. We've got a big chance of some silverware in both of those things this season. Thank you very much for watching. Before you go, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, turn the bell on, make sure you get notified about when these videos go live. If you fancy it, come and drop into a Twitch stream where we are continuing with the Hertz save, potentially starting a new save very soon as well over there. But, I'm still thinking about that at the moment of recording. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I'll be back soon. Peace.